just like nothing we could do. We tried to break in and shit. We was doing everything we could at that moment. Like, it was like, look, we gotta take this L. So pretty much we all went to sleep outside for 5 hours. Pause. Brian looks good every day. Let's not even go there. But I'm still ratchet royalty, okay? Is the waist wasting? Are the abs abbing? Are the nails nailing? Period. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to all you beautiful people out there in the world, and welcome back to the Royal Gang, y'all. Okay, as you can see, I got my nails done, y'all. I am Bizak. Okay, I told you I was gonna take a break off because I went to Coachella. We're gonna talk about that. And today we're doing a reaction to this crazy thing that everybody keeps talking about, because you know everybody's talking about the strawberry biscuits or whatever, and I'm like, let me get into this because duh, why not? So y'all, as you can see, your boy is still growing out his hair, keeping it curly. I got the body out today. This is a new outfit I'm trying on, you know. I was like, the colors look good together, but I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. But it's working out. It's really working out. I'm in love with my nails. Crazy thing is, these weren't the original design that I wanted, but because I was rushing, we'll get into why, they still came out really good. Like, get into it. I'm not mad at it. I was like, work. I'm here for it. Love it. But yeah, so today, y'all, we got Popeyes. We're gonna have like a mini mukbang slash reaction video situation. I'm also very hungry, but I'm gonna give y'all the lowdown on Coachella. Quick update, of course. I always gotta update y'all. And then, you know, we're gonna get into some things. I got a 2-piece chicken with red beans, rice, and mashed potatoes. And then I got the strawberry biscuits that we're gonna try today. Period. And I got a regular biscuit too, because I like the biscuits. Like, why the fuck not? Especially with some honey. Hello? So, to start off, y'all, let's say grace, because don't be heathen. Period. Now, hot sauce. First thing I tasted, when I tasted, I was like, nah, I need some hot sauce. Ain't from Louisiana, but I'm a hot sauce. I was hungry, y'all. But yeah, so Coachella was fun. Powerade, I love Powerade. As I told y'all, I wasn't gonna record this Coachella or film this Coachella or vlog essentially like I did last year, because last year was my first Coachella ever. And this is my second one, so I was just like, I don't need to vlog as much. Like, I really want to be present for this one and just enjoy it. So of course I had pictures and videos, but like nothing where I was actively vlogging because I was like, oh, I gotta like have this for the vlog. Like, no, like that was more my intention last year. Like, it was for the experience to be there, and then also it was like, I want to make sure I vlog everything so I remember this. And this year I was like, let me remember everything here, and just, yeah, period. What is that? Sure. Child, messy. But yeah, so my favorite Powerades. So I was present, y'all, but I will give y'all the verbal update. So long story short, went to Coachella, left on Thursday. I had to return my rental. Finally got Bren back, y'all. I finally got Bren back, okay? Like, Bren is back. She's good. She looks good. She's cool. But it wasn't easy getting her back. But nevertheless, she was ready the day that I was about to leave, which is crazy. But I had to turn the rental car in on the day that I was leaving, but I decided to get my hair cut all the way in Long Beach, which is not in LA, obviously. So I had to go all the way to Long Beach early in the morning to do that. Then I was like, I gotta get my nails done. I was gonna do the day prior, but then all the stuff that I had ordered for my fits for Coachella apparently didn't deliver in time. And they were like, come pick them up, but only like 5 of the 11 things I've ordered were ready. So I had to go re-shopping the day before, which made me miss my nail appointment. So then I had to push it back to the next morning, which then it was like, I gotta get my hair cut and my nails done and return a rental car and do a bunch of other shit that I still had to do. So it was just a lot, chopped for time. And then next thing I know, it just wasn't it. Long story short, I forgot my wallet and my fucking house, and y'all, I was running for the fucking bus. I took the bus because I was not driving. I drove for the last 2 years. I was like, I'm not doing that. So I was like, yeah, this is crazy. My friend like really had to tell the motherfucking bus to like, please like wait for him. And the guy was like 5 minutes. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss the bus. So I had to run. I was really running. And y'all, I was looking cute as fuck. Like I had a little crop top on. It was my little white crop top. And then I had like little pants and my little shades. And I was like, oh my gosh. I had a bag and everything. I was like, oh my gosh. I had my Cisco's back there. Y'all see him right there. Y'all know I got a new little, you know, I got my little bar over there now, y'all. And they be wondering, everybody be asking me how I keep my telfars clean. I usually hang them, I used to hang them up on my light, but now I hang them up on, or sit them there on my little, what's the name? What I say, hang them on my light. What is this thing? Ring light, yes, ring light stand. But yeah, so I was running and I was like, I gotta get there. Luckily, I knew how Union Station was set up and I kind of remembered where the buses go because I've been to the bus stop enough. But luckily I got there in time and I was like, whew, I was tired. And as I was driving, I was like, oh, fuck, I left my wallet. So I had to ask one of my housemates to come in my room and take a picture of my ID. So I at least had that to get my freaking ticket, well, not my ticket, but my wristband for Coachella, because they was like, no, you can't get your, they never shipped it to me because I moved. So that was a whole thing in itself this whole time. But then they was like, you can't get it if you don't have a valid ID. And I was like, oh my God, this is so much. Oh my gosh. And then the rental place was just all over the place because I was just like, yo, I didn't scratch this rental. Hopefully they don't notice. He asked me as I was running away. He was like, oh, did you put gas in it? I was like, yeah, no, and I didn't. When I got the rental, it was a half a gallon or half a tank. And I was supposed to come back with half a tank. I did not. He said, are there no damages? I said, nope. I literally scratched the passenger door. But I mean, look, it is what it is. I haven't heard anything back yet. Good with that so far, you know, knock on wood. But nevertheless, we good. So far, so good. But yeah, so I got to the bus. I realized that housemate took a picture of my ID. I was like so grateful. I was like, okay, we're good. But then I was like, okay, that also means I don't have any cards on me. Luckily, Smart Ryan in the past, proud of you, linked his cards to his Apple Pay. So, well, at least one of his cards, and still had Apple Pay. So I was like, okay, at least I got this one card I could use and it has a lot of money on it. So I can like boom, 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 whoop de whoop. And we just got paid like that weekend going to Coachella. So I was like, cool. So we got there finally. It didn't take that long. It was a smooth bus ride for the most part, to be honest. I will probably always move forward like with riding the bus to Coachella. It was lit. But yeah, so did that, rode the bus, got there, got with my friends, planned the weekend. Yeah, whoop de whoop de whoop whoop. First day was cool. I got tired. It was so hot. We had to walk this year. Like last year we had a shuttle. So we stayed at a hotel. So we got to walk straight out the hotel to the shuttle and then get there. And it was like no problems. This year, because we stayed straight across from the grounds of Coachella, literally we had a house across the street. We had to walk a lot. Cause just walking up to like tap your wristband and get inside of Coachella is a lot, going through security and everything. The sun, everything, the desert, oh my gosh, by the time we got in there, we were tired as fuck. So it was just like, oh my gosh. But we still had a good time. We was cute or whatever. I still made the fits pop, okay? People was still complimenting me, okay? And I was like, y'all don't realize this wasn't even planned. Like this is literally last minute fits, like crazy. But first day was cute. I was tired. Y'all wanna go see it? Follow me on Instagram, you'll see it. But it was cool. And then I remember by like close to the end of, we was just drinking, child, but close to the end of the first day, Friday, I was so fucking tired. I was like, bruh, all this walking, this week, this getting ready for Coachella and all this stuff with the car and then running and all this other stuff, like it finally caught up to me. And I was just like, I'm gonna wait at our spot and I'm gonna lay my ass down. Like, I'm tired, I can't do this. So everybody else went to go do them. And I was just like, I'll see y'all when y'all get back, period. First night was cool, until it wasn't. So yo, we got home to where we were staying. It's a house in the same development that we stayed in 2 years ago. And the door was locked. Now we had a code because it was technically an Airbnb, but we had a code. The code wasn't working. So we were like, why is the code not working? And then one of my friends realized, like, oh, the bottom lock was locked. They didn't know we weren't supposed to do that. So we were trying to figure out, how the fuck can we get in? Long story short, y'all, we ended up staying outside for 5 hours. We slept outside for 5 hours. We could not get in contact with the Airbnb person. And we was sitting there like, bruh, are you serious? Like when we got out of Coachella, it was like 1 or 2. So it was like, they might not answer the phone, but they might. Let's take a chance. But they did not. And I even kept calling. I kept like, we was just like, text, call, something. I was like, oh my gosh. And it was just like nothing we could do. We tried to break in and shit. We was doing everything we could at that moment. Like it was like, look, we gotta take this L. So pretty much we all went to sleep outside for 5 hours. So we had a mini camping experience as well. It was not funny in the moment. I was very like over it, irritated. But when we got up, we was like, yeah. So let's go to sleep. And because we went to sleep so late, we didn't get in till like 8 o'clock. So we didn't go to Coachella grounds until like 4. So I ended up missing Flo Milli, even though I wanted to see Flo Milli, but I still watched her set live. Or listen to her set. I didn't actually physically see it, but still. And that was that. So that day I was like, you know what? I'ma still do my thing. Everybody was running a little late because we was tired. We was all out, so we all understood. But by that time, I got myself cute as fuck. I got a little rejuvenated. I was like, all right, we good, let's go. My freaking allergies was acting up. And I was just like, I can't. And in my throat with the freaking dirt and everything, the dust, I was just like, oh my God. So I was just like coughing, and then like my nose felt like it was getting stopped up from the dirt. And I was like, okay. And then at a point of time, stop stuttering. At a point of time, I didn't have a little mask or whatever. And then the second day I wore makeup. So I was just like, okay, I can't. But y'all, I was the fuck cute the second day. Y'all, I brought Angela out. Everybody was feeling her. I was an alien superstar, okay? People was taking professional pictures of me. They was like, can I take a picture of you? Oh my God, you look so amazing. Oh my God, 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 oh my God. I was like, thank you so much. I appreciate it. But yeah, so that was that night. And y'all, the performance that really took it for me that night, Labyrinth brought out Sia and Zendaya. Of course, Sia, when she came out, she had Maddie there dancing, but he brought out Zendaya. I got to go to the weekend of Coachella, weekend 2, where Labyrinth brought out fucking Zendaya. Like, Zendaya has not been on stage for years, okay? And the crazy thing is, I always manifest shit when we're at Coachella or like any type of concert performance. I always be like, I wish they do this song, or I wish this happens, or I'm ready for this, or this. And then they'll do the song and they'll be like, something happened. I'm like, that's crazy. It's like, I be knowing. Literally 5 minutes. My friends can attest to it. 5 minutes before Zendaya came out, I said, Labyrinth needs to bring out Zendaya. If he brings out Zendaya, I will lose my mind. Literally 5 minutes later, she walked out. I said, oh my fucking gosh. I was like, literally the whole entire, like, I was about to say stadium, but everybody in the audience, like the crowd was just like, like, what? We're really witnessing this right now. Like, this is crazy. Like, She gave a fucking show. She did a great fucking job. And I was just like, that was it for me tonight. That was it for me tonight. Like Saturday night was like Zendaya ate that. Labyrinth ate that. Like his whole performance was already good by himself. But when he brought Sia and Zendaya out, it was like, that's headliner status. I don't care what nobody say. That is headliner status because baby held it down, kept people entertained, and gave a fucking show. Now, headliner, of course, you gotta do it by yourself, but sometimes you can bring people out. Like, I'm gonna say, Billy brought out people last year, Weekend, all that other stuff. So it's like, it's possible. But at the same time, for me, the dogs is barking outside, child. But the same thing is, for me, it's just like, I don't like that. It's like something going on. But for me, it was like, bro, this is headliner status. And the fact that we missed Frank, I know we were so upset we missed Frank, but at the same time, it was like, at the end of the day, you know, it's a blessing in disguise. Because had Frank performed, it wouldn't have been the same for us. We wouldn't have the same experience. But at the same time, I was like, Labyrinth basically showed us, like, y'all chose Frank over me. Like, I could have been a fucking headliner. Like, and I was like, period. Doja did the same thing last year, in my opinion. Doja was like, y'all slept on me, like I could be a fucking headliner. Cause Doja Cat was a fucking headliner last year, and that's period, okay? But yeah, let's get back to the food. Now, over day two, we got in the house perfectly fine, luckily. Day 3 now, was cute. We enjoyed it, got up, went. This time we got in them little cabs where the people be driving you up. We all got in there because we was tired of walking by the third day. It was like the last day, y'all. So we ain't do that, but we got in, we enjoyed it. The, what was it, Skrillex? Skrillex was cool. Blackpink was also good. I was surprisingly like falling in love with them. It was one specific person though, like her name is Lisa. Lisa was eating, okay? I was like, I like her. Work. But Skrillex was cutting up. I enjoyed them. I was dancing, having a good ass fucking time. And then pretty much that was the night. Like Sunday just went by really, really fast. Like we saw a lot of things that I can't even remember. Like I was just like, it's a lot, but it was all good. Oh no, Willow. I saw Willow. Willow was perfect for me on Sunday. I was so proud of her. Willow did so fucking good. Like Jaden came out and I was just like, I know Will and Jada are so fucking proud because like they did so fucking good. She opened with Transparent Soul, closed out with Meet Me at Our Spot. Her whole set was just great. And I was just like a proud, like distant cousin. Like I was like, go off. But she did it for me for Sunday. And then yeah, we just had a good time at Skrillex at the end. And Blink-182 did pretty good. But after that, it was just all vibes. We left, we stayed an extra day, the day after, because we need to rest, because last year we learned our lesson. But yeah, that day I slept for 27 hours total, y'all. 27 hours. I was more asleep than I was awake. I was fucking tired. Between the walk-in and the heat and everything else, everything caught up to me. I was fucking tired. So that's what it was for me. But we had a good little family dinner situation. Chit-chat, talked about next year. Our predictions are like SZA, Rihanna. I'm praying for Nicki. I'm manifesting Nicki. But we'll see. Rihanna was supposed to do it this year. And SZA, the fact she has an album that came out last year / this year, I feel like, yeah. And she's on tour right now. So like, why not do Coachella next year? Makes sense. Headliner, I don't know. But as far as like being like a sub headliner, it's possible. So I'm manifesting her. Especially if I don't get to see her like live this year. But nevertheless, Coachella was fun. It was a great experience. Came back on the bus. Everything was cool. Got Brim back until that was a hard situation because I was like, I don't got my wallet. So they had to do a lot because they wanted like the money on like right in the moment. And I was like, well, I don't have my wallet right now. And they wasn't taking Apple Pay or nothing. They was like, I need a card, a physical card. And I was just like, oh my God. So luckily my housemate came in clutch with that again. But nevertheless, life has been good. It's been cool. Can't complain. But let's get into these biscuits. That's why we here today. So for those who know me, I said it in one of my videos previously. I am a lover of anything strawberry. So when I was like, oh, they got strawberry fucking biscuits? Hold on. Anything strawberry, I'm in love with because it's so good. Like, I'm like, strawberries are the fucking best. One of my favorite fruits. So I was like, why would I not try this? So here it is, if y'all haven't seen it. Comes with a little icing. Look like it's a little dry on the top. The sides is moist, but yeah. So here we go. It tastes like a buttery biscuit with like strawberry jelly on it and icing. Like, it tastes like a cinnamon, not a cinnamon roll, but basically a cinnamon roll without the cinnamon. It tastes everything else a cinnamon roll would have other than the cinnamon part. Okay. Okay, Popeyes, you ate that. Word. Probably hella sugar too. Ate that. And I'm gonna eat this, okay? Good. No. Definitely recommend. That was good. It's like a little sweet snack. Like, if you want something real quick and sweet, some carbs, because I love carbs, y'all. I love me some bread. That's the route to go. The regular one is like, you could just put some jelly on it or some honey on it. It's like, oh, it's kind of sweet, but like that one is like the strawberry with the like some type of syrup and icing and all of that on it. Like, Let me get the ingredients for that. That ate for real. But nevertheless, that's the update with me, y'all. I'm not doing much. Getting my life in order, being the bad bitch I am, and just, you know, taking it a day at a time. That's all you can really do in life, you know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, hope y'all enjoyed this. Hope y'all go get y'all one of them strawberry biscuits from Popeyes, because they is smacking, period. Hope y'all decide to go to Coachella, because I feel like that's an experience that everybody needs to have. Even one of my friends realized that, like, he was like, oh yeah, like, I really had a good time with y'all. Like, he wasn't really fucking with the music because he only went for Frank, and then Frank didn't go. But it was just like, Coachella honestly is not about just the music. Like, you come there to see artists that you may already be in love with, but you also come to find out new artists or new music and be open to new experiences. But ultimately, it's about having a great fucking time in the fucking desert with your friends, enjoying different music that you are new, whether learning or already know, and just being free and enjoying yourself. Like, that's all it really is, having a grand fucking time. So I think everyone should experience at least one Coachella in their life. I know it's a little pricey, okay? Trust me, I know, it's been 2 years now. But I think everyone should experience Coachella at least once in their life. And now I feel like I'm officially, you know, a Californian since last year, since I went first year, so I'm like, yeah. But it's dope. Keep living y'all lives, do y'all thing, you know, make your own choices, but I'm just gonna give my little recommendation. That's all I can give, period. Always remember, if your crown ever falls, pick it up and learn that lesson. Peace, love, and blessings. This is Royalty Rye, and he says, goodbye.